I love that answer, especially, going back to forcing the Democrats to play that hand, because so much of it just seems so blatantly obvious as soon as you say it out loud.
Right.
Forcing them to say, what is a woman, or is hating white people a legitimate form of pedagogy in higher education? As soon as you force them to play that hand, it's a slam dunk.
Right, right. I mean, of course, they'll always try and deceive. You saw that with Youngkins and McAuliffe in Virginia. The first thing was, well, we don't teach critical race theory because we're not teaching the high critical legal theories of Derek Bell. But again, the attempt, basically, dishonesty is often the way that they will try and handle this issue. Or, okay, it's being taught, but it's not being taught very often, not being taught in very many places. You run a survey I did a survey of 18 to 20-year-olds in America, and basically 90% of them had encountered at least one of 5 critical race theory terms from an adult in school. It's absolutely widespread. So again, another lie or deception. Oh, you're being divisive. So they will try and push this off the table. Conservatives have to keep getting it back on the table and unmasking the games that are being played. I think that was done successfully by Youngkin in Virginia. But that's the kind of thing that needs to happen, is not to allow the other side to be deceptive and to hide the actual agenda that's going on. Eventually, the hope is over time that will empower the center-left liberal types to gain control of the Democratic Party and push this stuff out. I mean, that's the end game, I guess, is when the left is reinforcing. So now, in the case of Britain, the Labour Party, the left-wing party, will no longer ever say trans women are women. They know that is going to be the kiss of death. I think that's a victory. So you forced the left to marginalize their radicals. That's kind of where we want to be. We want to be back to a sane politics. Say in the US case, when the Democratic Party no longer pushes so-called gender-affirming care or men in women's prisons, when they kind of accept they accept where the mainstream of public opinion is, that's going to be the time we can say, okay, we've changed public discourse and we've kind of won that battle. Hasn't yet happened. It's happened to some extent, but I think it hasn't yet fully happened.